can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
I've been asked sometimes by people who follow my content, when I go for exercise, why is it I don't listen to music, or do I listen to music? Now, just so that you know, the type of music that I do like is slow love songs, meaningful songs, songs of the 80s or maybe early 90s. Can be love songs, but songs that had meaning and purpose, not this like Nicki Minaj and all this nonsense rap artists. What nonsense. Hey, what your baby, don't listen to all that nonsense. And like Nicki Minaj, wet ass, hey, this, that, oh, shaky booty. Nonsense. So anyway, one is I listen to meaningful songs. But if I have to get into the zone of things, or I'm looking for music that will charge me, obviously I can't listen to love songs when lifting heavy weights or exercise. Like, imagine I'm lifting heavy weights. How do I? Okay. So I listen to Techno House. Techno House appeals to me more. Okay. I like the beats, or I might listen to stuff like John Wick, the soundtrack from John Wick. So beats that kind of like charge you and wake you up. However, ever since I went into running long distance and triathlons and all that, I stopped listening to music completely. Now, why is it I stopped listening to music? Especially when, a sport like slow running. Imagine you're running for, slow running for 2 hours, 3 hours, and you're not listening to anything. Sometimes even 5 hours. You're not listening to anything other than you can hear the sounds of everything else. So why is it I don't listen to music? Number one is, even if you were to listen to music, after, the initial starting, you get charged and, you feel the music and you're paying attention to the music. But as time progresses, I'm pretty sure you never remember anything about the music. You just don't remember. You don't even think about the music. If I were to ask you, when you are doing the crazy ass workout, initially you'll remember that, or when you're getting ready to lift something heavy. But once you're in the zone, the music vanishes at the background. So even for me, I initially has to hear the music, but once running, I would forget it. I guess one of the other reasons why I stopped listening to music was when my coach had to tell me something. My coach who would run with me, he would give me instructions. Improve your stride, start racing faster, go slower, maintain your speed, maintain your stride. So he would give me instructions, so I had to not have something in my ear. But over the period of time, the main reason why I stopped listening to music was, one is you do not know if you're listening to music or not. But the second one was, or the most important one was, I didn't want any more stimulus than I actually, put myself into on a day-to-day basis. Like the whole day, I'm talking to someone, or I'm listening to music, or I'm doing some work, or there's some disturbance. There is no quiet time. There's no time where I'm not listening to anything other than sleeping. And there are some people who even listen to music when sleeping. Man, you need to zone out. You need to completely experience silence. Sometimes silence is so powerful. Like this, the silence was deafening. Like I'll tell you, when my wife and my baby are not at home, the house is quiet. And then if I switch off the AC and I switch off the fan, there is this absolute deafening sound. Like you feel like something is, like you're sinking into something and it's going, the silence is becoming louder, You just start listening to like complete emptiness. And you feel as if you're falling down a deep, dark hole, And that is so powerful. I found that very, very useful, at least to help me reset my thoughts. And that's what meditation is all about. When you meditate, they don't want you to talk, they don't want you to do anything, just leave your mind blank. It is so important to leave your mind blank. That is why after you sleep and when you wake up, your mind is like at a reset, So when I exercise, I don't want any more stimulus. Then I'm already taxing myself to. I just want to zone out. And it is during these times when I zone out, I get thoughts, reflections, ideas, memories, moments. They just flash by my mind, And then at some point, I zone out. I completely zone out. I don't remember running. I don't remember what I'm doing. Until I stop running and then I'm like, oh, okay, finish. And that zoning out process is very important. That is why sometimes when, I go to these gyms and there's always some music or there's a TV or there's a... It's stupid, man. Sometimes you need to have absolutely nothing, just nothing. You shouldn't have any noise. You shouldn't have anything. You should just zone out, For me, it has been a learning experience to find out what works, what doesn't work. Like when I'm in the shower, I'm listening to YouTube or, the news or some update or some educational program. When I'm sitting down, I'm listening to music as I'm doing my work. Then if I get a client call, I'm listening to the client. Then when I'm eating food, I'm watching a movie. Then when I'm writing down my notes or jotting down something, again, something is on. Then when I'm going to the toilet, I have a smartphone and I'm just playing a game or I'm looking at anything else I missed. Then when I'm lying down, I just might look at a small game like Bejeweled or, that King's Royal, that game, where you fix the jewels, and just might play one or two until I fall asleep or feel sleepy or tired. So we are constantly bombarding our brains, our senses with some sort of stimulus. So it's only when we sleep, we don't listen to anything. But then again, if you sleep and if there's your baby makes noise or there's something, then you wake up again. So getting that perfect silence is very rare. So that is why when I run, I purposely make it a point not to have any more stimulus, You don't want anything more. It's a bloody headache. At some point you're like, enough, just silence. That's why I've always said, for me, the most taxing thing is not making this content where I'm uploading stuff on YouTube. For me, the most taxing thing is when I'm sitting and talking to a client, because there I need to listen to him, I need to analyze his information, I need to think, evaluate where is he going, and then I need to formulate a response and an appropriate solution. So that is why, they say, these successful people, they like to be alone. They just get tired and fed up of people. That's why even in these groups, I don't, just little bit talk and get out. Don't bother the whole day. So yeah, why I don't listen to music when I'm running or exercising. I don't want to have any other stimulus. I want to experience what I'm doing to the fullest, like nature, hear the wind, hear my thoughts. Sometimes, feel the heartbeat and just be in the zone. See, look at this snake squished on the road. So anyway, this is why I don't listen to music when I'm running, or this is why I don't prefer listening to music. And I would say experiment and see what works for you. I would honestly say, when you're doing exercise, when you're meditating, when you're slow running or anything, don't have music. At least for that one moment, be part of the surrounding, be part of nature. Don't have any more stimulus than you already bombard yourself with. It's enough. Sometimes you just need to let go, relax. And I'll tell you, once you learn the art of zoning out, you'll never want to go into stimulus again. It's like stimulating your senses. Anyway, this is my thoughts. These are my thoughts on why I don't listen to music when running. Let me know, what do? You listen to music when you run or exercise? Do you listen to music? And if so, what kind of music? And or do you prefer silence like me? Let me know your thoughts. Guys, take care. All right, chalo.